Hey there, welcome to the startup process. People developed a liking for coffee ever since it was discovered in the 15th century. Half of the people on Earth can't start their day without at least a sip of it. Not literally a sip, but you know what I mean. Coffee has been around us for over 5 long centuries now, but in these 5 centuries, perhaps no one has developed more mastery in the art of coffee making than Starbucks. Many have tried to perfect it, but nobody does it better than them. Besides being home to some of the most delicious coffees brewed out there, it is also known for being a second home to many workaholics. Starbucks owes its existence to the brilliance of American businessman Jerry Baldwin. Now, we all know that ideas are based on different inspirations, varying from person to person. Jerry's idea was no exception. Pete's Coffee and Tea was the inspiration behind his idea of starting his own coffee business. He felt as if there were a lot of improvements with the overall culture of coffee consumptions that could be made. However, Jerry Baldwin was not alone in this, since it was actually a joint venture. Along with him, Gordon Bowker and Zeb Siegel, 2 of his friends, also had their fair share in the creation of Starbucks. In 1971, the headquarters of Starbucks was established at Pike Place Market in Seattle. Later on, Starbucks was purchased by Howard Schultz, another renowned American businessman. Howard Schultz subsequently became the CEO of the company too, and during Mr. Schultz's tenure, there followed a massive-scale expansion where the company spread all across the west coast of mainland U.S. This vigorous expansion resulted in something we can now humorously call a coffee war. It was not an actual war, just something along the lines of a Cold War, just in your neighborhood and not between 2 countries. Oh, and don't worry, there was no violence at all. Anyways, this leads to coffee brands creating new ways to compete in the market and catering to their customers in newer, more innovative methods. As time went on, the ownership was handed over to Orrin Smith, who was a successful entrepreneur at the time. During the newfound ownership, Starbucks managed to rack up a staggering $5 billion in sales over a period of just 5 years. Howard Schultz made a comeback as he was once again appointed as the CEO of Starbucks due to his valiant efforts. After Mr. Schultz stabilized the market for Starbucks, which was upset due to the 2008 crisis, it was handed over to Kevin Johnson, the current CEO of the Mammoth Coffee House. As of today, Starbucks is recognized all over the world, and people in every region can easily recognize the green, double-tailed mermaid logo. But what is Starbucks today? Other than, being one of the most successful coffee businesses to bless our lives. Starbucks today has, unsurprisingly, the largest network of coffee franchises in the world. In 2019, it was recorded to have reached a staggering 31,256 franchises worldwide. For comparison, Dunkin' Donuts, which is known to be the biggest rival of Starbucks, had 12,871 franchises worldwide as recorded for the same year. Try to understand the gravity of this situation. Second place is less than half the size of Starbucks. Starbucks has become the go-to place for everybody who wants to find an other-than-home workspace. Influencers, authors, and celebrities alike, everyone fancies their coffee only if it's from a Starbucks. Due to their coverage, if you will, Starbucks has gained a lot in the popularity department, and people who follow these celebrities and influencers have also turned towards getting their coffees from Starbucks. Now, I'm not marketing for them or anything, but make your way down to your nearest Starbucks and who knows, you might run into somebody famous over there. From humble beginnings to what it is today, Starbucks has made quite a number of improvements over the years. At first, they only sold coffee beans and equipment related to coffee, but now they have one of the most intricate menus you can possibly imagine. I mean, they sell stuff that you probably did not even know existed. Their menu has items listed on it that are sometimes not even easy to pronounce. Like, I know, I might sound like a caveman or just plain uncultured to most of you posh people out there, but I think most of us would still agree. People like me have to practice the names before ordering them. Their wide variety of products contain about 7 different types of beverages, as well as multiple subcategory drinks, 5 different sorts of food items, yet again with many more subcategory items, and something is known as at-home coffee, which include 3 main types of coffee bags that you can use at home and, as you might have guessed, with multiple subcategorized items. To sum it up a bit, basically, they give you as much freedom to customize your beverage or snack as you can imagine. This is kind of important to their success too. You see, they gave way to an entire experience that was beyond the actual coffee being consumed. The liberty to cater your drink to your taste buds as much as possible is really an important deal to most coffee lovers with finer, more refined tastes. This creates an entire culture of knowing your coffee and knowing how to order it, something that really gets you into that Starbucks feel. Plus, with them knowing almost every little detail of what you want, it really is no wonder that they hardly ever get it wrong as far as the taste is concerned. If I were to start saying out each of the items' names here, I honestly do not know how long it would take. In fact, I could make an entire video dedicated to specifically that. At this point, it is safe to say that they have a very big arsenal of products. On top of all that, they also sell their very own cups and tumblers, which are expertly made and probably one of the coolest coffee drinkwares you'll ever see. That too is a formidable technique, if you think about it, because it is really an outward statement that boldly coincides the habit of coffee consumption with Starbucks, an open declaration of who the boss is. For another technique, here's a fun fact. Starbucks once collaborated with the talented Ariana Grande. You guys might be wondering that it might have something to do with the song, but you're very wrong, my friends. Ariana instead collaborated in introducing a new drink to the menu of Starbucks called the Cloud Macchiato. The beverage is a creamy concoction that consists of egg white, espresso, and caramel swirls. On different accounts of people that I know, the drink tastes as good as the name suggests. Also, as part of the collaboration, Ariana's 2 albums, Sweetener and Thank You, are also being played within different franchises of Starbucks. Now, that's pretty exclusive if you ask me. This kind of celebrity endorsement is a formidable technique, but the fact that they collaborated specifically with Ariana really speaks volumes about how they are establishing connectivity with the new generations of coffee fanatics. Starbucks has grown into a very big network over the years, and it has left a very big footprint in the culinary world owing to its evolving set of strategies, some of which I've mentioned. From being a small single setup to becoming the most famous coffee business in the world, from having been sold off many times to now having 346,000 employees worldwide serving you with the best coffee out there, really says something about Starbucks, don't you think? It shows how Starbucks has made its name in the world and how it has become the most sought-after coffee brand in the world. This has been the success of Starbucks, a very well-earned one. Well, that was it for Starbucks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, remember to leave a thumbs up. Oh, and if I missed something important, do let me know in the comments section. Also, if you haven't done so already, do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you're instantly notified whenever we upload new content. Well, see you later. Bye.